Well, with the new year, it also kicks off National Mentoring Month, and here are some ways we can help mentor others for a powerful and prosperous 2024. Is our friend Jason Levin, author of Relationships to Infinity. And the best part about this, and we'll get into it, Jason, this is a win-win situation, right? We're mentoring others, but we're also continuing to learn as we do so.
Yes.
Where do you encourage that we start in 2024?
And Happy New Year to you.
Same to you.
It's great to be here and as we kick off the new year. Where do we start? The greatest thing is showing gratitude for others that have helped us along the way. So one of the things that I like to talk about is you might have a goal, you might have a resolution, but at the end of the day, recognizing that none of this happens in isolation, that we need our people. And so showing gratitude for others is a great way for all of us to be able to thank the people that have helped us. The first job, the first promotion, those kinds of things.
It really is a career pay it forward, isn't it, right?
Yes.
We got help along the way, or maybe we didn't, but then we learned things along the way that we now want to pass on to others.
Sure.
Let's start first, before we're the person who is seeking the mentorship, let's start with the mentor, the person who has this wealth of experience, hopefully, and can pass along. What are some of the best ways to do that and without feeling overwhelmed, to know that we truly are helping out someone?
So the best way to not be overwhelmed is to decide what you can give. So setting boundaries for yourself is really important because it can get very overwhelming. All these people are seeking things from you, and you can say, listen, this is what I can do, this is what I'm not able to do. Also, when it comes to time, making sure that you're doing discrete time blocks. So when people are coming to you and saying, listen, this is what I want, being discreet and saying, all right, I've got 15 minutes for you. Can you at least let me know what is it that you're actually looking for?
And I think that's great advice because most people genuinely want to help, right?
Yes.
But then all of a sudden somebody might say, well, Jason helped me. He's really good at it. And then all of a sudden there's a lot more people that are coming to Jason and saying, hey, can you help me as well? You do have to find boundaries along the way, right?
Right. And especially when people are coming to you and say, will you be my mentor? And it's like, well, let's hold on a second. You don't need to have marriage on a first date.
I like this whole, I guess, avenue of tips here because the way that you kind of assimilate this is perfect, right? If I'm the one looking for help from you, I shouldn't expect you to just give me your entire game plan at first. So how should I approach that with you? If I come to you and I know I want you to help me?
Right.
How do I start that conversation, that relationship?
So the best way to start a relationship is through admiration. You know, Steve, I really admire how you became this really interesting anchor on Channel 5. How did you do that? Do you have 20 minutes? I'd love to talk to you more about that specific thing. Or I'm really excited about how you did that presentation or how you showed that Excel file. So the more that someone can show appreciation for something very specific, you're not asking for the totality of their relationships, but you're asking for something discreet and finite, starts a conversation.
Without overstaying the welcome,
right.
Hopefully then that leads to more and more. All right, real quick, because we're gonna have to wrap things up quickly here. I don't wanna ruin this relationship. Big picture, 2024, mentoring, help with others. What are some of the key things that really we want to learn from somebody or we want to pass along to someone?
So I think one is getting people to know that success is not done by themselves, that they need a group of people and different types of people to help them along. Secondly, that you're not alone in all of this, that you can move forward, that you have these opportunities, and that you should be seeking people that are pushing you to that next step. And then setting specific goals. What do you want in 30 days from now? What's 90 days look? So that we're having clear ideas of what's going to be happening next.
Good way to assess where we are. Perfect time of year with the new year to do so. Jason has his book out. It's called Relationships to Infinity. Check that out. And you can find out more information, of course, with Jason by reaching out to him as well. There you go. There's all the information if you'd like to connect, and maybe he can help you out in the future as well. Thanks, Jason. Happy New Year.
Appreciate it.